If you ask the average person who has ridden Thunderbird at Holiday World, they will tell you that that is the best wing coaster they have ever ridden, and that is absolutely the case with me. Today, I am reviewing Thunderbird at Holiday World, and to sum it all up, yes, indeed, I really do like it, but I'm going to be talking about the full ride experience and what I love about it in today's video. So let's start with the basics. What makes this different from the other wing coasters? Well, stating the obvious, it has a launch. Launches you from 0 to 60 miles per hour, and it is a great launch. I love the launch on Thunderbird. It is very fun. I love how they have smoke that comes out beforehand. You're in this barn and there's some theming around it. Then you just accelerate out of it and go straight into this giant Immelman. It's 140 feet tall, but this coaster really doesn't have a drop. You could argue that the Immelman is a drop, but it doesn't really feel that way at all. I think just to sum up this coaster in general, it's just fun. This is a fun coaster, and it's fun to a degree that the other wing coasters can't match. Like, I guess you could look at the layout and say, oh, it doesn't have the greatest layout out there, and I'll even say that, but I don't know what it is about it. This coaster is just so freaking fun. After that, you go into a giant vertical loop, which you have a vertical loop on Wild Eagle, and I'd say that it feels about the same. And then you just go into a couple of sweep bank turns, flip into a 0G roll, you go through a little twisty section, and end it by going through this barn in a double near-miss element that is very, very cool. All in all, the ride is about 1 minute 18 seconds long with 3,035 feet of track, 4 inversions, and it is excellent. This is a very re-rideable coaster, and unlike some of the other wing coasters, which tend to be forceless, this one is forceful. Yes, you heard it here, a forceful wing coaster. They do, in fact, exist. And I think part of it might have to do with the fact that it has smaller trains. It allows it to do tighter maneuvers that the other wing coasters don't do. I mean, just comparing it to rides like Gatekeeper, X-Flight, Wild Eagle, these other wing coasters I've ridden, Thunderbird just crushes it in every way possible. In my opinion, if every wing coaster were like Thunderbird, then everyone would absolutely love wing coasters. Those who haven't ridden Thunderbird probably don't think that wing coasters are the greatest. So what I take away from that is that if more wing coasters are built, they should definitely have a launch in them. Holiday World has proven that launches and wing coasters go great together. I have not met a single person who has not really liked Thunderbird. I ended up liking it a whole lot more than I thought I would. I expected it to be like the other wing coasters I've ridden, and it is not that way at all. Plus, Thunderbird has great theming. The theming for this ride is really nice. You enter the queue, and you see all of these props and decorations. It really fits with the Thanksgiving and Pilgrim theme that you have going on throughout the entire area. And overall, I think the execution on this coaster was just excellent. You have the first part of the ride, which is out in the open, then the second half goes out into the woods. You're just completely surrounded by trees. The near miss is sweet because what they did was that they made it so that no matter which side of the wing you're on, you're getting a near miss element. In each side on the wing, you're getting a different one at a different point. So I definitely recommend riding this at least twice. Gotta do one on each side, probably one front row and the other one back row. Honestly, I can't even think of anything off the top of my head that Thunderbird does poorly. Sure, you could say, oh, they should have made it a bit longer, but I think the length is just fine, frankly. I can see why many people love this ride so much. It is an absolute perfect fit for Holiday World, and it is just marvelous. I think as far as wing coasters go, this ride is perfect. Sure, it's not going to be as good as some of these other roller coasters out there that aren't wing coasters, but compared to the other wing coasters, this ride is perfect. I would put it right up there with Afterburn, and even an RMC like Storm Chaser. It has the forces, it has the fun factor, it has the near miss, it's got a great launch, great theming. What more do you want in a roller coaster? So for its final score, I'm giving Thunderbird a 9. It doesn't quite make the top 10 roller coasters I've ridden, but definitely top 20 at the least. I think the reason why I'm not giving Thunderbird a higher score is because the coasters I tend to give higher scores to have that out of control feeling. Thunderbird doesn't feel out of control at all. It's very graceful, it's very smooth. You'll just notice that the coasters that I like more have that insanity factor to them. If you want an example of that, look right next door at the Voyage. So I want to hear about your thoughts on Thunderbird at Holiday World in Santa Claus, Indiana. Are you as big of a fan of it as I am? Do you like it more than I do? Let me know in the comment section below, and I'll catch you guys next time.